Hey y'all, I'm back for part 2 of this cold brew process. So the next step in the process is to filter out my coffee. So I'm going to take it out of the fridge. This particular batch sat in there for just about a day, I think. But I've since tried leaving it a little bit longer in another batch that I made, and I like that result a bit better. So I'm probably going to try changing it up in the future just to see if I get a better result. But anyway, we can see this batch is pretty full of sediment. It's got some oil sitting on the top, so we've got to filter it out before we can drink it. And the way I'm going to do that is with my Chemex. So I just pop a filter into it and just start pouring away. But I have since learned that it might be better to rinse my filter before I do this. So in a future batch, I'm going to rinse my paper filter before I filter the coffee, just to see if that helps with the flavor and gets rid of any type of like papery taste from the Chemex filter. Now, while that's filtering away, I've got to clean out my pitcher. I did leave some sediment in the bottom of it just because I don't really want to pour that into my cold brew batch. But once it's clean, I'll just go ahead and bring it back out and then get rid of that Chemex filter and just start decanting my coffee back into my pitcher. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but this particular ratio does yield a pretty clear, not super concentrated cold brew, so it's very drinkable on its own. I don't find that I have to dilute it with water, but some people prefer a stronger cold brew. For me, this works. But you can see that it comes out really nice and clean after the filtering. So after that, pretty much all that's left to do is just pour it over some ice and drink it, which I forgot to film. So I ended up just putting this back in the fridge and totally forgot to film myself tasting it. So I had to go back and take it out a few days later after I'd already used up like half of it. But anyway, here is me a few days later drinking this cold brew, and honestly, it came out really good. Super fruity, kind of like mango-y, tropical fruit notes, really delicious. But yeah, I will make more videos of future batches. Hopefully, I will not forget to film myself drinking them. But anyway, thanks for watching, y'all, and I'll catch you in the next one.